Glenna of Hair by Glenna. I have a quick review on the Diva Cup for you. So I've always wanted to try this product out, and I finally did it. So I used it maybe a couple weeks back, and I have to say the results were pretty good. You know, I made sure to do my homework. I did all the research. I read articles, reviews. I, of course, jumped on YouTube, and there's a lot of good and bad. Some people had issues with removal. People had issues, but there were a lot of positive stories as well. And you know, it's a bit more economical, and you don't have to worry about leaks. And it's just a healthier option for you, especially if you were a tampon user like myself. So, just want to tell you about how the 5 days went, because my cycle lasts about 5 days. So, I guess I should start by saying that the cool thing about this cup is that you can change it 2 to 3 times within a 24-hour period. And so sometimes with me, my days run a little bit long. So when I heard that, I was like, oh, that's awesome. Okay, so we'll see what we can do here. So day 1, I had a long day, had a number of clients, and it's going to be running around up and down. I figured, okay, this is good. I'm going to get close to the 12-hour mark, and I can change it and go about my business and go home, and everything will be good. Inserting it wasn't an issue. There's actually a couple of folds that you can do. So the first one is, I guess, where you just like fold it in half. I think they call that like the C fold. And then there's another one where you kind of like scrunch it up and fold it over. And you press this down and fold 2 sides over. And then so you have something that looks like this. And then it's inserted into the vagina. Okay, so inserting was not an issue for me on day 1. It was at the end of day 1 where I found that I had a bit of difficulty removing it. So you're supposed to thrust and grab onto the base and slowly pull out. Sounds pretty easy, and I was like, okay, I got this. I think out of nervousness on day 1, I had maybe put it too far up because I was concerned about leakage, and I was like, well, kind of don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, so I had a bit of difficulty removing it, and I was actually out when I tried to remove it, so that was a bit tricky. But then when I went home, I was able to get it out, so that was fine. And then for the rest of the week, I found that it was very easy. I didn't have any difficulties. I felt like day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, I felt like I'd mastered it. It's not the hardest thing to work with. It is silicone, and it pulls pretty easy, and once you get the hang of it, it's all good. I have to say that it was a relief not having to walk around with tampons and all that stuff, because sometimes I would forget that I'm out and I have to like figure out buying more and all this type of thing. So with this, I found that I had so much freedom. So I have a very positive take on this product, and I hope you give it a try. Like, if you have like medical concerns or concerns about the product itself, I would probably talk to your doctor or gynecologist before you go out and buy Diva Cup or some other sort of menstrual cup. But I do highly recommend it. There's actually 2 models, so I'm just going to read straight from the box. So the first model is for women under 30 years old who have never delivered vaginally or by C-section. And then model 2 is for women over 30 years old and or for women who have delivered vaginally or by C-section. And this is pretty cool. It comes with a lot of directions, so you know, you really can't go wrong here. It talks about the folds here, and it's up to you, whatever feels comfortable, whatever is easier for you to insert the cup and all of that. As far as like washing goes, it's pretty easy. Once you remove it, you dump the contents into the toilet, wash with mild soap and water, or you can actually buy the Diva Cup. I believe they make like a soap product that you can use as well. So you have that option. And then at the end of your cycle, you can sterilize it with hot water. I use boiling hot water. So that's it for me. Yeah, give it a shot. You have nothing to lose. And if you have concerns, do consult a physician first. And it also comes with this cute little pouch, so it's easy for travel. Stick it in there and you're good to go. And that's it. Okay. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. Or actually, if you have questions and you want to send them directly to DivaCup, you can send that to support@divacup.com. And there's also like a toll-free number on here as well. I can put all that in the description box.